Yo, what's up, Trash Gamer? What's up, Stans? Glad you like me on your stream. You're excited to see how much you built after you went to bed last night? Okay, I'm gonna show you, Trash Gamer, what we accomplished. Stans, how's it going for me? Pretty good. It was one of those split second, do I pull the stream together on time? And I said, screw it. There's nothing more fun than doing a stream with you guys, so. All it took was 2 seconds of thought. We just kept talking about nukes. I don't know, Trash stayed pretty late. So here's what we worked on, Trash: the chairs. And building up the other side. Actually, I gotta go straight into you already know. You already know how I've been feeling lately. Right into the beats. Right into the beats. Oh yeah. Today I worked on my intro song for streaming. Basically what it is it's a song that I'm gonna play. I'll do a radio DJ intro. Hold on. I'm just setting up this music. Nice. So I've been, it's a rap song, but it's not like obnoxious. It's me. I wrote the verse 1 in the chorus today on a beat, and I did a little rough draft recording off this microphone so I can start to memorize the flow. And I gotta write a second verse, but what I'm gonna do is go into the studio and record it really well, and then what I'll do is just basically run the song at the start of every stream. It's kind of like a the main subject matter of the song is that Mr. Brooks is going live. And it was a fun song to work on. And I was actually listening to it for a few minutes before I went on. And, you know, because I don't know if you've ever made music before, but in the process of creating it, you there's so much going on in your head that you can't step back and analyze it until you take a break from it. So after going hours without listening to it, I had to put it on again and make sure I was still heading in the right direction. And it's actually a really fun song. And I do a little bit of name dropping in there. You know what I'm talking about? Here's what I was thinking, Stans. I'm thinking about going ahead and leaving just these small aisles. You fear the name drop? No, it's real quick stuff. I just want to make sure, you know, like edges, this would be fun. Like, I don't want to do a 4-minute song about chilling, right? So I, you know, gathered up a few names of the people in, you know, me and Rex streams that really stand out to me, and see if I could work them into the rhymes. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at all the wood, and we're going to look at the ones that have the right directional pattern that don't look like crap. Oops. Shoot, I didn't need to do that at all. Sounds cool. Well, here's the thing about it is I need y'all to understand I've actually been rapping for a long time, and I don't take it that seriously. I do a really good job making songs that are to be fun. So what I'll do is sometimes I'll make jobs about my workplace, and I'll take people from work and I'll go around and get them on, and we'll all come together. And since I'm good at the production value, what'll happen is everyone will have a great time, and then when it gets released, it's like, wow, that song is actually really good, and then it becomes a big fun thing for everybody. So I'm not like some sort of white rapper that's trying to like be a rapper, but I do really good at rapping. So this thing that I'm doing for the stream is actually really natural. I already knew before I started that I was going to be able to make something really good. So I figured what a good opportunity to have fun. So it's only going to be at the beginning of my streams. It's not like that big of a deal, but it'll be fun for me to whip up. So anyways, I guess the whole point is I worked on that today. So right now I'm on spruce wood planks. Like if I use this, it's going to be in a bunch of squares. I mean, that doesn't look that bad. See, but this is connecting texture. What's better than this? This has got nails in it. That's got rope on it. Now, we said that wasn't going to work, but I actually thought about it again later, and I was like, it kind of matches. But I think we've got so much of that birch color on the sides, it would be really weird if we... I just don't want to completely write it off. It seems like it'd be weird, though, to bring that down to the floor. Okay, so that's just a lighter... No, that's almost the same exact texture as that, but lighter. I mean, obviously we want to go with the darker. Unless we're going full on birchwood color, we're going to go dark as possible. That's too short. Let me go back down here. I was in spruce. I had to pull my head into the zone at the last second. I had like some weird tension with like a really old friend of mine. I do favors for him because he makes a podcast, and I know how to manipulate the audio, and I even used to make the video for him. And it got to a point where I can't really keep doing that for him, and so it put this weird tension between us because I first jumped on and said, hey man, I'll help you all you want. I did a lot for him because it was fun for me and I wanted to help my friend out, but it became a constant ordeal, and it started to get to be too taxing and burdensome for me, and I kind of had to start saying, hey man, I can't afford to do this for you anymore. Hey, what's up, Paradox? And now I still told him I would help him with the audio a little bit, but we're getting these weird vibes where like he needs things turned around immediately, but it's not really my job. It's just something I do for fun, and it makes it rough between us. It's putting a strain on our friendship, and I just got some weird text from him a second ago. What's this deep chat? Oh, I was talking about how I just right before I started this stream had weird vibes with an old friend of mine because I've been doing a favor for him for a long time. And I'm kind of not always able to pull it off for him, and it's kind of hard to tell him that he needs to understand that I can only do so much for him, and I want to be there for him, but sometimes I just can't do it. And then it puts a weird strain between us. Oh, it's okay, Trash Gamer. We're so cool and laid back that it won't be like a long thing. It's just like a couple hour sensation, you know what I mean? Like, I'm so chill that like it's just gonna roll off my head and his head and we're gonna move forward, but it's hard to just come right off of that energy and go right into a stream. But I'm letting it go. It's good to see you, Paradox. Alright, so far we got this wood. So we were gonna see about using it all through here. Let's see how this looks. That's good? Yeah, well, that's all I'm gonna say about that. You like that wood? Kind of sounds like an annoying place to be in, though. You're talking about between me and my friend. It's hard because what he doesn't understand is like, I don't need to, our little arrangement that we have is he needs it to survive. And it started out as a friendly gesture for me, but sometimes I can't put him before myself. And then it gets weird between us, and I need him to understand that at the end of the day, I don't owe him anything. And sometimes I think he feels like this arrangement we've had going on so long is the going standard, but he can't ever call any shots, you know? It's hard for me to tell him that without seeming like I'm all, like I got my panties in a bunch, you know? So it's kind of rough, but it's okay. So you like that wood? Let's see how we're gonna drop down. Drop down and get your eagle on, girl. Also, I was thinking about using a different kind of material right there. So, what do you know? Look at that. We don't even have a stair or... so let's try and find this wood in... Didn't I say I found this wood again right there? No. Was it right here? No. This was it. Oh, it comes in a pillar. No one should feel obligated to do anything for a friend. Yeah, well. The thing that started messing with me, and this is where he needs to understand it's kind of his fault. It's not me. He's kind of... like he unknowingly talks to me like I have a deadline, but I need him to understand that he's nowhere without me in this situation. So he needs to not be ever telling me what I need to do. You know, that's where I'm like, hold the phone, buddy. I know we got a great friendship here, but you better recognize real quick. So I got to distance myself from us working together as a partnership because I'm the one with all the value in the relationship, and he doesn't see it as such. So I'd just rather separate myself from the arrangement, you know. I'm like producing for him, you know. But it's okay. Like I said, we're so chill that it'll just roll off our backs like nothing. Yeah, this looks like wood. We're just gonna ditch the birch idea. A problem I have here is the step. I need to find a wood that looks exactly like this. Okay, what is this wood called? It's called wood panel. Well, that gives me a lot of hope. You love the wood in Minecraft to be as dark as possible, but you think this shade works with the walls? Yeah, you know, it's like a going thing where you always want to type in like dark oak, right? Surprisingly, in this pack, spruce is pretty dark. Spruce is almost darker. Alright, what do the tops of these look like? You see what I'm getting at? You gotta think in a lot of these blocks. The tops are different than you would think they'd be. Alright, hold on a second. Do I want to stair? I could go for a half slab even. Planks. What do you mean? I mean, spruce planks. There's a lot of different things in this mod pack called planks. Like they use that word on a lot of the different wood. So I have two ways to step down here. I can either put an actual stair or I can put a half slab. And I'm thinking about going half slab. Oh, do I have... It's going to show me too many things. These are vertical. I'd hate to change the wood. Spruce platform slab? Like, what does that even mean? Brown painted plank slab. Trying to look at these. There's quite a few too many options. I'd hate... That's my problem, is I don't want to change the wood. It's almost like I need to settle for a different wood entirely. I don't feel like doing tile. Gonna show me more vertical slabs. Let's see what else shows up. There's this wood. You can see that it's wrong. There's no matching one for what you already have. So this is the wood that I have, right? And when I pull up this bar, it tells me all the different shapes that this wood specifically comes in. And it comes in a vertical slab, it comes in a trap door, and a corner block. But that's it. Let's see. Well, why don't I take this for instance, and then go grab the full block, right? And then look and see what it looks like. There we go. Okay. So that's what I was thinking earlier, is I find a half slab that works, and then I use its big full block. The reason why this didn't come up when I searched wood is because it's called spruce platform, you see? So it's kind of hard to find every possible option. If we have to change this wood again for some weird reason, I'll use world edit. It's just where it's the first time running through, I don't mind to do it one at a time. I'm also gonna line this with some sort of material, some sort of, maybe like a tile edge or something. Actually, you like that better? It kind of looks smoother, more polished. Yeah. It looks like it's been covered with a clear lacquer. Okay, now I need to line the sides. I'm going to use a trim. So I don't know if I should use a tile trim. It'll look better when I put the trim on it. I think the trim is very important. What word should I use to search? I was going to see how this looked. Because it comes in a half slab. And we never really went up in the sky and looked at what this looked like. I think this is way too bold with the white. We haven't used white in here anywhere, so let's definitely not consider that an option. Also, does hold on. Okay, I see. One of them has those and the other one doesn't. I think the orange looks like crap. Ostentatious in your honest opinion, but opera houses kind of are ostentatious. Define ostentatious.
Ostentatious means characterized by vulgar or pretentious display, designed to impress or attract notice.
Yeah. I'd say it's pretty ostentatious myself. Yeah, or were you talking about the white and gold one or this yellow gold? Hold on. Hello. Goodbye. All right, and we also got to remember we're going all the way down. So let's yellow gold, but the other one was too, yeah. Oops, that's definitely wrong. Quite ostentatious indeed. Quite, yes, Quite ostentatious indeed, Peculiar, in fact. Indeed. I need more context, first of all. I need to really feel what this runway is doing. But splitting the room in half, that's for sure. I think you find the meatloaf to be shallow and pedantic. Yes. Where's that from? Oh, those are already done. So let's go in here and grab those. Family Guy, that sounds like Family Guy. You guess your vocabulary is a little ostentatious? Oh my god, you're so funny. No, it's fine. I love when people remind me about words that are acceptable to use. You'll know whenever somebody uses a word that's extra or ostentatious. When a word just literally never has any place in the conversation and it's being pulled out for no reason, those words are obnoxious. Please don't apologize or feel like you're poking fun. Big words are fun, yeah, just like I said. Like defenestration. Did I say that right? Defenestration. I know I'm going to ask Siri. I just got to make sure I say it right. Define defenestration.
This is a formal and humorous term, the action of throwing someone out of a window. Do you want to hear the remaining one?
Yes. Yes.
This is an informal term, the action of dismissing someone from a position of power or authority.
So you could use you could use defenestration like informally and not mean throwing someone out of a window, but technically that's what it really means. So it has its place. You could use it like metaphorically speaking. Like metaphorically throw someone out of a window. That's cool. It actually happened in history. Sorry about the framey. We might just have to set a chair and wait a second. Oh, also I need to become Mr. Brooks' head again, Stans. And basically there's a way to do it. I gotta look up the Discord from last night. Basically it was typed in server chat right as I signed off, and that's a lot of seats. That's a lobby seats. Alright, let me check. I need to read the Discord server chat from last night when I got off bed, when I got offline. And I know Stans and Grubby have been chatting it up. Let's see. Scroll. Oh, Evil Tux last night said /skull player's name. You hate puns? Okay, so /skull. Is that how my name is in the game? Okay, hold on. I don't even have permissions. So, Lavi, Evil Tux came in here and started pecking away at his computer with all his tinker powers and gave me a head that looks like a block in the game. Gilded wallpaper. This is what my head looks like. This block right here that I'm holding. Oh, yep. Freak. There it is. Good job, Tux. That's me now. And I can't /skull Mr. Brooks. I'm not allowed to do it. Oh, yeah. You can join that Discord. That's the one for this stream. So what do? I gotta. Do you remember your brother George? Yeah, I do remember your brother George. I thought this was a setup for a joke, but no, you actually have a brother named George because he says he likes your shirt. Well, let's look at the back of it. That's the back of the shirt. Also, you know that my Mr. Brooks head has a big, you know what, in his mouth. And Evil Tux, I'm gonna have to put this in general. Evil Tux, fix my head. Maybe I should I wish I could put a screenshot in there right now. I guess I could. What is it? F2? Let me go in here. General chat. Let me attach this picture real quick. Conquest Reforged instances. Minecraft screenshots. You ever find these screenshots? They're so hard to find. Alright. I had to do that real quick while I remembered, because he might jump on and fix my head tonight. Alright. You just joined, but you normally forget. You have a Discord? That's cool. Well, you just joined my Discord, which is growing. It's small, so have fun. I mean, feel free to say and do whatever you want. And I'll be there. Thanks for joining. Lobby. Tell George I said what's up. Is that too many seats? I feel like feel like I listen to Lobby's opinion just way too much. Okie dokie. Alright. Copy and paste the screenshot name from chat. The screenshot name from chat and you can find it. To search for it. Oh, that 2009/09/023. Is that what you're talking about? Well, I know where they go. Yeah, it's supposed to have lots of seating. All right, thanks for providing your input too. I appreciate it. Well, I actually know where they save them, Lobby Kalava. You got to go into the Conquest Reforged folder. You know, basically the location that your mods have been saved, and there's a folder called Instances. And if you dig deep all the way into the back of that folder structure, you'll find one called Screenshots. So I just have the file path memorized. Actually, this is going to be like that. Alright, I need to add. You agree the seats are fine? Okay. I'm glad George is here tonight. Okay, the big question is this is the wrong trim. Obviously that looks like baby poop. And I'm talking about a really sick baby. A baby that needs to go to the hospital. That kind of baby poop. Alright. So what do we trim this with? Lights? Ooh. It would be cool if we could just run like freaking bright as hell lamps. You know what I'm talking about? I know we're not really going to do this, but... Hey, I got a question. Is glowstone and a redstone lamp the same when you light them up? Oopsie. I'm pressing... You can tell I'm not a gamer. Ooh, it's completely different. No, let me get a lever out and see. Two different levers. That makes sense. Something red? Maybe. Hey, look. It's different. I always thought that they were the same... block, by the way. I thought that a glowstone was a lamp lit up. But look, it's different. Something red for the trim? Yeah. You're still here now, Lobby? Great. Wouldn't want to lose your seat, right? Look, that's obnoxious. But I was thinking that this one is not as obnoxious. Yeah, it is. Something red for the trim, huh? Wait, where's that light still here? Jeez, this game is just getting out of hand with the glitches. I wish they had this in red velvet. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We may keep that, but I still need to trim. Let me remember to put those down after we find a trim. The lights should be able to shut off, otherwise you think red would complement the curtains you've worked so hard on. Oh, those curtains, jeez. Okay. We don't have to do, what was I gonna say? We could do a tile edge. Glowstone lamps with red carpets. Oh, on top of them? Well, I think it's obnoxiously bright. But if we need to put lamps in the floor, we've got a technique. We've got a technique to put lamps in the floor if it comes to it. That's pretty fancy schmancy. Oh, you know what? I wonder if there's a way to... It would be nice if we could lift this up. Just a trap door. I really would like to lift it up a carpet. We don't have any carpet. He talks a lot like me, doesn't he? Or even more. Over text? Oh, talks a lot. Like you. Or even more. Okay, I thought you meant you guys talk so similar I can't tell which one's which. You like that lifted? Me too. Because this, in Minecraft, you gotta change, you gotta get off of flat surfaces. It's just one of the rules of creative building. I know it doesn't make sense to have something to trip over, but it kind of shuttles people in. Plus, let's try this real quick. No, that shows the carpet. Bad carpet. He's saying I talk too much. Well, you don't talk too much for me, George. I think I'm getting better at understanding, like, you know, that it would be confusing to read that. He's saying I talk too much, George. From George, talking about Lavi, talking about George, right? So George is saying something in chat, and he's referring to Lavi, talking about George, right? You see what I'm saying? George is saying, he's saying I talk too much. He's saying I talk too much, right? You see how confusing I can get, but I'm getting good at it now. I understand how to read it. George is talking about Lavi talking about George. It looks more like red brick than carpet. Yeah, that's. I was just saying that I think I'd be okay with lining the with the wood with a tile block. I'd be okay because this is just a really deep, dark red. Oh, also, let's see if we can change this. That makes this walkway almost inaccessible. We got a couple options here. Also, we could try staircase. That doesn't look good. So our only options are this, that. We actually don't even need It's very it's very rich though. It's very, very rich. Those colors are so deep and full that it's making the carpet look like washed out boo-boo. It's so deep and rich. What I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and put you get my confusion, by the way, hashtag lifted. Yeah. What's hashtag lifted? Is that talking about trucks? Or your sense of awareness? Are you enlightened? How are you lifted? Ah, it's the chillest of the chill. What's up, Elkiet? I've made some progress since I've last seen you. You know we were working on the opera house, right? Yeah, you did. Oh, ProMark, what's up? It's good to see you, ProMark. Thanks for that lurk. Ooh, I like this song. You're enlightened? It's looking fantastic.
Lurk mode activated.
Hey, thanks for lurking, Elkiet, unless you're just playing with the buttons and booping the knobs to hear the sounds. White Lion, what's up? It's looking fantastic. Yeah, right now we're having creative decisions on what color to make the pathway that jets down the center. I'm feeling it's a little bit too strong right now, so we're kind of thinking about it. Thanks for saying it looks fantastic, though. Just like Trash Gamer said, and me, it makes the carpet look bad because the new red strip is so deep and rich. It's making the carpet look like shit. Lavi. Who's enlightened? George or Lavi? Suggestion, end cap color change. End cap. When you say end cap, are you talking about this cap? Or are you talking about... Another thing is, you know I told you I wanted to put little ropes. But that's... I got trapdoors there. I don't think the little ropes and the trapdoors are going to work in harmony. Yes, George. More buttons, must have. Oh, a lighter shade of red. Okay. Yes, we're definitely going to change the red because we don't want to change the carpet. The carpet to me made a lot of sense until I put this new floor strip has been giving me trouble. It's supposed to be a walkway. And so far it hasn't spoken. Lighter shade is a good idea. George on both. I got you, George. It's looking awesome. Thanks, Paradox. You're doing well, ProMark? Hope I'm well. Yeah, I'm feeling great, man. I'm having a great time. I love this build, so I guess that's good. Now listen. This walkway wasn't even a part of the original plan. My buddy B-Stands was suggesting it, and I believe it's a good idea, but I didn't really have a plan for this. When I originally started the building, the carpet, the pink and gold, was supposed to be everywhere. So I'm trying to make this woodwork. Like, what does everyone think about the wood? Is the wood wrong? Wish you had money, Elkit. But it looks so nice with the curtains. But yeah, try to go lighter. Yeah, so the red is exactly the color of the curtains, right? That's the problem. Lavi's brother is on Lavi's account. What wood? The dark wood pathway. The wood is nice. You need something to blend it from the wood to the pinky gold, exactly. And we tried the deep red and it was wrong. So back to the Minecraft metaphorical drawing board. Do I have gold carpet? Oh. Wow. Okay. White Lion coming in hot with a really good point. Because we're over here trying to use red as a liner, but I think gold is the... We tried gold, but it didn't come in a cloth material. But let me check carpet. Okay, so when I type the word gold, I get carpet made out of golden coins. Wood looks nice. It complements the chairs. You like the wood. Okay, we're gonna make the woodwork. Like I'm not gonna line it with golden coins, you know. So what it is we have to use a word that's not gold. Like maybe they call it yellow. You know, like look at this carpet. Well, that's concrete powder. But still. What about the color? Ew, what the hell is this? Snot? Yellow coral. What the hell is that? You've recently changed your notification sounds for Twitch, but you haven't been able to show any viewers because you don't get them. Oh, you're talking about streaming? What you got to do is go into your notification program, whether it's Streamlabs or whatever, and just go in there and start clicking all the tests and just have a blast by yourself. Make all the bells and whistles ring, ding-a-ding, and pop. Alright, let's check out what this coral looks like. And let's not use snot yellow. Now, let's do it. Let's see what the snot looks like. Garbage. Oh my god, what is this? It's like yellow brains. Okay, the concrete powder might go with the floor. Okay, so we've got yellow concrete powder. And then we've got orange. Brains. Yeah, Lobby honestly doesn't know. Is there a solid peach color? Okay, so let's just grab all the crayons. Let's get one of those 128 crayon packs and just start pulling out colors that have the weirdest names. Tickle Me Pink. You know it's out there, but maybe a dry sponge could work. Dude, Promark coming in with the deep thought. Not the wet sponge? You sure you don't want to squish your way to your seat? Obviously, that's silly. Orange over yellow on the concrete. You just don't get viewers at all. This past year has been some real tough times, but you need tough times to really appreciate the good and the good things that happen. Well, if you want to talk about getting viewers on streaming, what you should do, Alkia, is invest yourself in a community. And don't go in there selfishly. Just go in there and actually become a part of the community. And then whenever you want to stream, they'll reciprocate the love. Orange, okay. So let me Let me give the concrete something to sit on. And you know, that's not disgusting. What? There was like another option I was thinking about. Oh. Let me just type in. So in Conquest Reforged, you got to use different terms. Like the magical one we're looking for might not have the word orange on it, or gold or yellow. So let me just look at the different carpets that we have. You see what I'm saying? Like there's some cool designs. Orange hardened clay carpet. To be fair, you don't conquest, you're not sure what blocks you got. Oh, George doesn't conquest, yeah. You never thought about the elk yet? Yeah, that's a great way to get started. Show George the courthouse. Okay, what we'll do is after we decide what carpet to use, we'll go look at the courthouse. Okay, so here's a yellow carpet. Here's a magenta, orange. And then this color. So hanging out in a community and in chats helps a lot. Back when you streamed, most of your viewers you met were from other streams of the same game. Yeah. So here's a color that's kind of gold. And I know you might be thinking, well, that's it, Mr. Brooks. That's the one. But we already tried this a second ago, and it didn't really get me going. Hey, that looks cool at first, but you know, once you put about 64 of them in a row, they're gonna start looking really cheesy. But they look pretty cool like this, don't they? Geez, lobby's pushy. Yeah. I like it too, White Line. Gray carpet could work as a contrast, but you're just spitballing ideas. Here was one of the last ideas. The color that the whole inside is made out of is sandstone, right? So you go to sandstone and look for a carpet, or hell, any block for that matter. Something with a smooth top. And then you use the color of the whole entire build is made out of that color. So rotate that with the solid color. Oh, like alternate. George wants me to use an alternate. What are we rotating with pink? This thing? Oh, also, here was the magenta. Oh, I'm getting a shader problem. The good thing about carpet is they connect, but that shader problem is probably going to make the whole thing a no-go. Wait, what, like two concrete wait, can we do concrete carpet? No, we can't. Concrete carpet. Who'd have thought that we'd see the day that they got concrete carpet? So I need to nab the latest version of Optifine. Is that what my problem is, Stans? Because I'm pretty sure I've had it this whole time. Oh, it looks like movie theater carpet with lights. Yeah, it's just pure 100% LED white, you know, like no light exists. I mean, no color. Well, time to go off to Discord because you want to talk with some friends. All right, Elkiet, thanks for being here. Hydrate. One of those in 2 solid. Looks good. Thanks, Elkit. Okay, so are we really going to use... Look at this, though. And this is a concrete layer. Let me just look inside of carpet. And we're looking for an orange or a yellow. Just to double check that we don't have to use concrete. Look at that. Bingo. Looks good. Oh, if anyone reads this, you are big chill. Oh, it's Zephyr the Cheese Master. He must be playing in Rex server. Alright, so this block that we got is orange hardened clay carpet. So let's go and grab the actual hardened clay. And let's grab the actual block of this. The question is what do I want to end cap it with? One of these? Oh, look at that. Holy smokes. I wonder if they stack. Okay. We got a system. What's up, Zephyr? Okay, put that. That. Nice. Okay. The revise with orange was good. This is a good cap too. Yeah, this? Hell yeah, you see that? Wait. It seems really thick, you know? Like the chairs are so tiny and delicate. And then the trim, to me a trim is like half slab, right? Unfortunately, I don't think we have an option. Let's go ahead and keep building so I can get a little bit more context. But I don't like the thickness of the trim because there's a scale we've developed. See, if the walkway is this big, then the trim is like freaking a third of the freaking size of the walkway. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Basic Minecraft bullshit. But you can't do anything about it. It looks Oriental, Chinese. Lobby rules everything. Let me put these trapdoors on here so it raises up a bit. I read your message on Big Chill. Hell yeah. Big Chill. I guess we're just gonna roll with it. Okay, the question is... Oh, we already know what to do. We start with the edge. And then wherever we end back here, we end back here. Oh, well, we're gonna have to do that, but that looks good, actually. It means that's how Minecraft is, just how it be, how it do. On this, I'm gonna play it a little bit smart and not waste energy. And just drop those. Okay, so do I... Here's the question. On what's better, raising it up with a trapdoor, or actually coming through here with the freaking fence? I think the fence is wrong. Even though it looks really cool, it's the wrong color. Finish it out and then walk down it. George, I'll make sure I walk down that fucking walkway just for you. Speeds away by running along the speedy floor very swiftly. Hard choices, yeah, hashtag. Okay, what do I like better? I mean, look at it, y'all. Those freaking ropes are boss hog on candy. Oh. That's cool. It's like this. Welcome to the show. Or it's like this. Welcome to the show. This is badass, right? This is like, hey, we're here. We're at the show. But these guys. Wait. Lavi, you can't do both options. I think the fence adds more detail. Seems empty on the right. Okay, well. You already know what that means, right? It means we're digging. But I like digging. The fences are your options. I like them too. Oh, George. Oops. I've gotten distracted. Alright. There we go. Oh, Stanza's here. Never fear, I'm here to AFK on stream, of course. As always. Oh, great. Here we go. Oops. Left, big chill. Right, small chill. Zephyr knows how to recognize chill when he sees it. Oop. Okay. Now Stanza's idea was to have a little usher right here. This does not exist yet. I'm not there yet. Where she be? Probably having a life. You need your partner in crime. The second looks... Fences are alright. He eats himself out a window. See ya. Wait, we just learned that term. Stan's taught me a word that means throwing somebody out of a window. Oops. I already forgot what the word was. So much for learning vocabulary on stream because I done forgot the word. I done forgot it. Alright, so hear me out. I got another executive decision to make. Two things could happen. Down there on that bottom floor that we haven't done yet, it could either be more of that pinkish carpet with the wood trim and we can put the seats, or get rid of all that pink carpet down there and turn it into a floor for production. Basically, there's like the front of house mixing engineer down there. Well, they don't have that in this era, but there would be the instrument pit down there. Basically the people that are a part of the production right before the stage. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like there's gear down there, an orchestra pit. So what do you think? So I could either put more people down there or put an orchestra pit. What about instrument pit? Okay, so down here in this last tier, I can either run the wood and the trim and put all the seats down to the stage, or I could make it an instrument pit. Because think about it, if you sit this freaking close to the stage, are you really enjoying this show anyways? Put a pit and fill it with lions. It also means we get to get rid of the red carpet down here. Maybe 2 rows. Wait, George is saying no. You like the instrument pit idea? Yeah, me too. It really adds... Oh, 2 rows of seats and then a pit. Let's see. Oh. What, like line it up with this? Oh, lions, yeah. They always try to shove as many people as they can in these things. Okay, so there will actually be people in the pit. Let's see where this chair line goes. This last chair will be right there. That's why you sit in the back of the theater and never sit close. George, I don't know where you're sitting, George, but Lavi's already got out a seat. It's right here. This Lavi gets a box. Lavi Kalava sits in here. By the way, that trim is looking pretty good. Of course, there will be more context. Drifting off. Catch you later. Have a great night. Hey, thanks for being here, White Lion. It was really cool that you hung out and helped me come up with some decisions for the build. So it was really cool. And I hope that sleep is super deep and super chill. Okay, so let's think about the 2 rows. One thing that makes sense about the 2 rows is that if I don't put 2 rows in, then somehow the orchestra pit is supposed to go up into these spaces, which makes no sense. If I put a row of chairs here... Oh, I hear stands. I knew that sounded like earth. Jolly good. Hey, I don't know how to sit down, by the way. You like the alternate idea, but you'll claim a seat if you join. I forgot which one I labeled the alternate idea. I think we'll use the 2 rows of seats because I don't like the pit going all the way back into that nook and cranny. Plus, I think, I'm not sure who said it. Stands, they try and squeeze as many seats as they can. Y'all, look how pretty that is. So what we'll be doing is we'll be turning this into a different texture. So I need to figure out what block this goes into. Also, I think there should be, whoa. There's a stands down there. All right, I think there should be a row. I think we need, listen. We need to decide how much space do these people get for their feet? Like at what point does the red carpet stop? That's not as important as figuring out the texture of the block to put here. So I'm thinking like a corpse under the floor, yes. The border is what you're getting at for alternating. It was a good idea. Oh, thanks, George. Yes, the border, we really came together. Now we need a block for up here. I'm thinking some sort of like stone, but like a really just flat, smooth stone. I know it's really bad to play instruments on stone. Now that's swiping something under the carpet. Yeah. Just sweep that stands under the rug. I'm thinking a really big stone, like one of those connecting texture stones. The ones where it takes like 4 blocks to make 1 brick finally. You know what I'm talking about. Why don't I just type in the word connected? Oops. No, it's called like CMT or something. What do they call that? Hold on. Let me find the word. Okay, no CTM. When you type in CTM, it should give me all the blocks that do a certain kind of connection. Alright, so this is large slab, large marble slab, and large sandstone. Let's try those 2. What I mean is it takes like 4 blocks to make a brick. You see what I'm talking about? Okay, so what color do I want? That's brighter than a... You know what? Let's try a little world edit. Great. I'm really bad with the keyboard. I try and W and I Q. He W'd when he should have Q'd. 263.3. Most of the orchestral theaters you've seen, the instrument pit is wood or carpet. Wait, I could bring the wood in. That's a good idea. Hold on. Let me just do this real first. Of course, I'll bring in that last piece. So, or should I span the wood all the way across? I think even though that looks good, it's too much of the color that I'm already using. So let's do this. This is 10:26:7. Okay. 10:26:7. Oh, I think I should drop it. I need to drop it down. Think. Okay. So I really want it from right here. That's click number 1. That's click number 2. So that wall. Here's my question to you guys. Now that we've developed this new pattern, should I take this divider wall and bring it from this to here? And basically, no, hold on. Because if I do that, if I bring it back 3, then I'll have to scoot all these chairs. I could only scoot it back twice, so that we're screwed there. We can't do that. So we gotta leave it. Lavi's playing Battlefield to further notice it's George. Okay. I got you, George. I was considering maybe making the middle section smaller so I could add more rows to the front. But, I can't actually do that. I mean, technically I could, but I'm trying to make the rows drop according to the side of the wall. Leave the divider. The front is for the poorer class, right? It's just a row of like the rejects that showed up late. Here's what I need to do is need to put that on there. Oops. It's alright if it's just 2 rows, yeah. Okay, I gotta think. The block under the wall, sandstone, right here. Full blocks? You're talking about like this? Definitely a sandstone border, Trash Gamer, but the question is how thick do I make it? Because we don't want to just do this. Because it feels like this is the bottom of a capital column, so it needs to sit on a firm ground. I guess this is the best block I've got for this. I wonder if we should use it right here. I wonder about what's gonna give me a problem is when I'm right here. Then I'm gonna want to move that to there, right? Then I still have to worry about this step. So let me just think first. Are we doing this or not? Well, now the railing looks funny. Go back to how it was. Oh, I know what I did. Normally, I have more of a walkway. So I wonder if we should come in. I mean, this is really freaking tight. Oh, you know what I could do? Let's see. We wouldn't want this all the way out there, would we? Like, move these out. I know we would change that. I'm just imagining if it's like, I almost feel like I'm gonna have to build the whole thing just to get a good idea of what it would look like. Solid wood by the end cap, slab in front. Well, what I was getting at first is making it to where you could walk safely onto this aisle without falling. And of course, it would be back to this. So it makes it stick out. But I don't really like it going into the pit like that. Oh, so you said slab in front like this? Like, also we can take this. So basically we're just letting the wood spill out a little bit. Let's see, we've got those back on track. We don't, let's try the vertical slab real quick. Those look kind of chubby in a weird way. Okay, and this of course back here is going to be the stage, so we're not going to change that stone yet. That's going to be where the stage starts. Hey, that dip in the pit made a huge freaking difference. Looking good, yeah. So I do like the little stair step down into the pit. The gold trapdoors make it look off. They don't line up properly. Down here. You like that better? You see what she's saying? Oh, is it the way that it looks? I'm fine with the dip. Definitely collided up close. Okay. By the way, this orange block is really cool. Fancy bronze block. I really like this. In Conquest Reforged, anytime you can find some little picture on your block, it's always a fun block to remember. Kind of like up here in the royal box seat. I haven't showed you this yet, George, but this is going to be where the royalty sits in this one big giant box seat. And it doesn't have curtains yet, but designing the box seat is going to be like a thing I have to do. So anyways, I was saying I've got dragons. So anytime you find blocks with designs on them, it's good to remember them because... And look, I've even got some dragons. Okay. You went to go pee? Oh, well, I'm talking to you then, George. I mean, I'm talking to you, Lavi.
Lurk mode activated.
Lurk while sleeping. Man, that's a lot of lurks. Thanks, Odie. Hope you're doing well, man. Thanks for letting your computer be one of my special viewers while you're asleep. Just tired? Yeah, dude. it's always good to get some sleep in. Thanks for lurking. Why haven't you showed him the courthouse? Oh, well, when George comes back, I'll show him the courthouse. I had a lot of people hanging by the edge of their seat helping me decide how to design this floor, so I didn't want to just juke everybody and go run off to the courthouse. But now is a good time. I can show George the courthouse when he comes back. Wait, is it?
Lurk mode activated.
Lurk while you go get some water. That's a really fast lurk. But thank you. George says, screw Lavi, this is alright too. From George. Oh, that's what I'm back to the old building box seats ordeal. I've spent 2 full streams working on these damn box seats. I cannot wait to put the backs on these box seats. Dude, I'm loving this building giant buildings on stream thing that we've done because I already got to experience it with the courthouse. But even this, it's so fun to me because I know that there are things that are going to happen in the build in the future, and I'm excited for them to be here. And they will be here because I keep making progress. Like, you don't understand. I'm going to eventually get to put a back wall on all these boxes and then have hallways and close them in, and it'll be a space that you can actually be inside, you know? And it's coming up real soon. Maybe not necessarily tonight, but I'm just saying that I get super excited about all the progress I get to make doing this stuff on stream and working on really big buildings. Like, I don't just want to run around and whip up little log cabins all day. Just, this is my favorite process, is these really big, intricate things. How's my water town coming? This is the water town. So what's gonna happen is so here's the water town. And it's really cool because, like, say you live here at 10 Farrell Street, right? And you get off on your little boat. I mean, just look at the view you have from your front door. To me, that's great. It's so pretty. Well, it's probably because my little tower's in the background in my courthouse. Anyways. George, you ready to see the courthouse? You live there? Yeah, that's a lot of people's favorite house to live. This little guy right here, it's a single person's house, so it's great for just a single person. It looks really cool on the outside. It's got a nice rustic feel to it. But it's a really tall house, so it's got 3 floors. There's some storage and potatoes down here. This is where you kick your shoes off. It's got stone floors. Go upstairs, and it's just a single person's kitchen. It doesn't even have a dining room. You just sit there and eat the food that you made, and then you sleep upstairs. Look, just one little spot to look in the mirror and sleep. And I'm really drawn to the ceiling in here. I know it's simple, but it just feels right. And this is a good place to live because you get to look out the courthouse. Anyways. This is a cool house. The courthouse looks authentic. Yeah. Perfect house layout. So here's the courthouse. Doggo needed outside as well. Yeah, that's always kind of a big BRB.